or the first story they have here. Relegated Nations FC beat Dreams on penalties to claim first title. Wow, that's in terms of the MTN FA Cup. Sorry. Okay, so those are this is a different story. Zidane and Mahrez in Algeria World Cup squad. England players advised to holiday in US pre-World Cup. Uruguay pick Man United's Ugarte, but Suarez left out. Konate expresses sadness over Liverpool exit, and goalkeeper tactical timeouts to be banned at World Cup. And Arsenal fans turn streets red for victory parade. So those are some all right, so those are some stories. Pardon me there, I had to clear my throat. Anyway, if you go to GhanaWeb.com /sport, mass World Cup travel sponsorship unrealistic due to $11,000 per fan cost. That's according to the president of the land. I'm an Arsenal fan, but PSG will win. Prophet Uche's prophecy on the UEFA Champions League. Interesting.
Initially, he said PSG were going to win.
Who, Prophet Uche?
Yes. And then later on, he said there was a lot of spiritual intervention on the board. And so, because of the prayers of Arsenal fans and how they prayed for things to be turned, Arsenal were now going to win. So the prophet changed his mind.
Okay.
At the last minute.
Okay.
You get it.
Okay.
So that is the real prediction.
Okay. All right. Anyway, Black Stars not going to World Cup as mere participants. Kofi Adams is speaking, and he also says that the appearance fee for the Black Stars players remains $100,000. Okay, and he wanted to take it. Gabriel's first penalty ends with heartbreak, so that's the thing. Okay, and if you go to 3news.com/sports, they have the MTN FA Cup story. Kofi Adams is talking about the 150 million CD World Cup budget, and that the budget is awaiting Finance Ministry cooperation, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
And
Nathan, just before the African, the seniors athletics championships, these concerns came up. Issues of budget approval, money is not released. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I told you that.
This is Sporty FM, the voice of sport.
Even released, or they are not given clearance for funds to be released for the Black Stars campaign as well. Remember the Jamepe Commission of Inquiry?
Yeah, I remember.
Give clear timelines with regards to when those monies should be released. You remember? We have not done all of that.
Mm-hmm.
The team is currently in Wales. Okay. So
Sporty FM.
it is most likely if we don't get things right, we will possibly be revisiting that whole Brazil episode.
Yeah.
We hope not.
Yeah, we really
But the
hope
finance ministry should make sure they don't put us in that situation again.
Mm-hmm.
Because it would almost look like nobody has learned any lessons from what happened in Brazil. Because if based on the lessons that were learned there, certain recommendations were made, and as at yesterday or 2 days ago, the sports minister is telling us the funds haven't been released yet. It's still pending certain approvals.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cause for concern. It's worrying. But well, let's see how things go. But it's not good news. It's not good news. And I know the players, some of them are owed monies from, from bonuses from the qualifiers and all. Okay, some of the players have outstandings.
Mm-hmm.
Before you realize, these boys start making demands for outstanding bonus payments, start making demands for appearance fees, and then it throws their camp into what we don't want it to become. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, let's deal with some of these things now. Now, before it creates problems for us
Yeah,
later.
you're right. You're so right. So some other stories. Bafana's World Cup build-up derailed by visa fiasco. As sports minister demands explanation. Woo! I found this story quite interesting. So they said the team manager or somebody failed to get some details together in terms of their flight. Apparently, according to the story, and I'm yet to confirm, it turns out, but some people are alleging that it was the same person who did the Teboho Mokoena mistake and almost cost them
A place at the World Cup.
Yeah. All right. If you go international, the BBC says Liverpool to open formal talks with Iraola. And stick or twist for Arteta. How do Arsenal take next step?
See, do you know what Liverpool want to do?
What do they want to do?
Liverpool want to visit that whole Brandon Rodgers era one more time.
Oh.
You see, when, I don't know, but you see, you can't convince me that Iraola is a big club manager. Okay. He's not a big club manager.
Oh, Ray.
He is not. He's not reached the level where he can actually be taken over from Jurgen Klopp, let me put it that way, because look, this slot clearly.
Okay, Ray, if you say that
he didn't do any proper job.
If you say that,
look, so you see, Liverpool had this era where they played with their coaches a bit, especially after Chukwueze left. No, sorry, Kenny Dalglish.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kenny Dalglish. After Kenny Dalglish, remember they quickly went in for Brandon Rodgers because they felt he was doing well in the Premier League. Rodgers came in. It didn't happen until Klopp came.
Yeah.
So Klopp left, Arne Slot came, won them the league, failed in the second season. They didn't want to give him time, right? Iraola does well with Bournemouth.
Sporty FM.
Okay, in his first season, right? And then immediately he becomes an attractive prospect for you. Almost like Chelsea and our good friend, Graham Potter. That's a good season with Brighton. Everybody thinks, yes, he's the man. Almost like Tottenham doing with Thomas Frank. Look, fact remains. Some of these coaches, they don't have what it takes to coach big teams like Liverpool.
Okay, but Ray, if you say so,
it's not a big team manager.
The point is that the pool for the so-called big team managers, that pool is small. If somebody is not retired, the person is taken. So who do you think Liverpool should be speaking, or who do you think Liverpool should be speaking with? Or they should have given Slot time?
I know who they shouldn't hire. I don't know who. I know who they shouldn't hire. Certainly not Iraola. But I just don't know who
you see
is available for them to
see,
but I don't think Iraola comes in at that. I don't think Iraola is the man.
No problem. You see, but the point is that once they have kicked out Slot, somebody has to handle the team.
Because, I mean, Nathan, you look at Iraola's profile. Look at his profile.
No, but the point is that I think they like the football he plays. You understand? And they believe that if they give him quality at Liverpool, it will come together. Nobody knows. So everything's a gamble.
That's always been the assumption. When you are bringing in these small coaches, when you are bringing these small team managers, the assumption is always that he's doing the team as small as Bendy. So when he comes in here, he's going to do a good job.
Okay, no problem. We'll get into that later. Fonseca 19 shows title credentials by backing up Djokovic win. That's in the French. It looks like this year's French Open there, Charlie.
This is the Obia edition. Everybody's collecting it.
And the greatest World Cup shirts and what makes them iconic. Plus, Konate expresses sadness over Liverpool exit. And Vingegaard seals Giro to add to Tour and Vuelta wins. And then Sabaleka versus Osaka, first French women's night match since 2023. They meet today.
But we all know she'll come with her good dress or whatever it is that she's wearing these days, and she'll get beaten.
Okay, no problem. You give us your stories.
Now let me bring you stories from Ghana Football Association website, which is the GhanaFA.org. stories here. Nations FC make history with MTN FA Cup triumph after shootout win over Dreams FC. Four players to join Black Queens call-up after home-based screening exercise. Carlos Queiroz to address media on Monday ahead of Wales friendly. So Carlos Queiroz would have his second official engagement with the media. Hopefully,
but not in Ghana.
Yes, hopefully. Okay, I'm sure the supporters didn't make it, so would have a very clean feed, you know.
Yeah.
And then
I think what they should have done was that they should have. This is what I think they should have done, like giving journalists a Zoom link.
Yeah, so we can join.
So we can join and ask our questions.
That's
I
correct,
think, and then afterwards they share the audio or the video.
But there are a few. Okay, well, I would say.
You get it?
Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it'll happen.
That's the thing that should have happened.
Let me bring you stories from GhanaSoccerNet.com. Mahama rules out state-sponsored or state-funded fan travel to 2026 World Cup. Cites $11,000 cost per supporter. Nathan. You see, I am hoping that this issue of supporters going to the World Cup is handled well. Okay, I hope so. Because if we don't manage this thing well, we'll end up in a situation where people will be tagged as liars. Certain individuals will be seen at the World Cup on state tickets, and it will raise eyebrows. It will raise eyebrows. This one is Arsenal fans. So Arsenal fans, they are responsible for this. It will raise eyebrows. It would raise lots of, there'll be a lot of murmuring behind the scenes. Look, I don't know what the challenge is with government. I don't know what the challenge is. I don't know why government cannot just tell us that, look, we are sending X number of people to the World Cup. And that's that. Okay. So that if there's a concern about paying $11,000 per head, we know that, okay, the state deems it fit to send this group of people to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Because consistently over the years, they've always gone with the team. They are the supporters who've always gone with the team. You don't want a situation where people now go to the World Cup and see all sorts of persons with political links at the World Cup on state tickets.
Okay.
You understand? Being funded by the state. And then it raises all sorts of concerns. You understand what I'm saying? So, I think that there should be clarity on this matter. If we are ruling out state-sponsored funds to travel to the World Cup, what is the plan? What is the alternative? What are we doing?
I think that I thought I heard the president say that support or tickets will be purchased for Ghanaians in the diaspora.
Later, as we speak today, the number of people in the diaspora who are chasing us for tickets, tickets that we don't have, tickets that we've not seen, is overwhelming.
Yep.
So how are the people in the diaspora even expected to get tickets?
Good point.
You see, there's still a lot more clarity needed on this. But me, I know for a fact. I know for a fact that the state will sponsor some members of the supporters unions to travel.
Okay.
Some members to travel. The state will sponsor them. Which will not be out of place. Because these are fans who have consistently traveled with the national team. Okay. So they will travel. Beyond that, who else would the state take care of?
Okay. So if the
that when we are doing the reconciliation, and we go there and we go and see, maybe Fidelis is a regional communicator or a national communicator for the party, and we go and see him there. We'll not try to do the reconciliation. Did he come as a supporter or did he come as a party agent? You see, then we'll not try to understand some of these things. So that's why I'm saying that the communication must be clear.
True.
So that it doesn't leave any thoughts in people's minds. Then it doesn't leave the president in a position where people will now come and tell us that, you said you won't do this, but Because the cost is out, 11,000.
Yeah.
Any number we put out, we'll do the maths. Any number that is put out, Ghanaians will do the maths.
Yep, that is true.
And we'll now be doing, how do you call it? Opportunity cost. We should have done this with the money instead of taking this. We'll now come and do all of those things. That's what I'm saying. That look, today, tomorrow, the state should come out and tell us that we can take off X number of people at the World Cup. Simple. And then we leave it there. But well,
all right.
The president has spoken, so we'll see how things go. Now, Black Stars to receive $100,000 appearance fee. Sports Minister Kofi Adams confirms, and then Black Stars to play Jamaica on June 10 in final World Cup preparatory.
So our final friendly has been confirmed.
The Reggae Boys, that one at least they can manage a draw and then they'll go into the next round. Now, Nathan, on this appearance fee issue, we'll come back to it.
Yep.
But it's one of the subjects we would have to touch on today.
Oh, yes.
Fee, yeah.
Yes.
And then we'll see what we know. GFA explains omission of Joseph Painsil and Derek Kwon from Black Star squad. And then we want to make Ghanaians proud. Brandon Thomas Asante, 4 players invited to join Black Queens camp. And then 150 million Ghana cedis allocated for Black Stars 2026 campaign, still pending release. Brazil walloped Ghana's group opponent Panama in pre-World Cup friendly. So yesterday, Panama took 6 from Brazil. Now, you see, there was, a lot of people have seen the scoreline and are saying, oh, Panama is going to be cool chop. Brazil beat them 6. Oh, it's going to be cool chop.
Sure.
Later, Brazil scored 6, but conceded 2. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we all know the quality of Brazil. We all know the star power they have.
Mm-hmm.
We all know the quality they have. And we all know the coach on their bench. Okay? So on any day, nobody expected Panama to go into that game to go and win. But they found a way to put 2 goals at the back of the net of the Brazilians. It means that they also know how to play. If you look at the possession, the stats post-game, you realize that between Ederson and Alisson, they made more saves than the Panama goalkeeper. Panama took a lot of shots on target, a lot of shots at goal, and landed quite a few on target. You understand me? Now, if you even look at the XG post game compared to the number of goals they scored, it's quite surprising. They finished the game with an XG of 0.56. They scored 2 goals. They hit 16 shots in total. Brazil hit 20. They managed to get 9 on target. They are not a team possession 55-45 in favor of the Brazilians. They are not a team that will be easy to beat.
Yeah. They won't roll over.
In fact, their opponents, Ghana, they took 5 in the hands of Austria. Austria, a team that has not won the World Cup before. A team that doesn't have the stars the Brazilian boast of. This is a Brazilian team that has the likes of Rafinha, Vinicius Jr., Cunha, the likes of Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes and co. It's a very solid team. So if Panama is able to put 2 at the back of the net of the Brazilians, Alisson, Alisson was one of Brazil's best players on match day. So if you pick Vini, you pick Casemiro, it was Alisson. Panama will not come easy. I've seen all sorts of comments, and Panama is easy, and Panama cool job for the Black Stars.
I always say that we
must be careful.
Even if Panama is an easy team, even if, let's assume that they are even the worst team, the point is that anybody's opening game at the World Cup is a very, very tough one. You see, because there's pressure.
Of course.
And you have to get it right. So even if the Black Stars were to even get it easy against Panama, the pressure to execute and get it well, it's huge. Yeah. So the Black Stars will have to be ready to get those 3 points against Panama. It may not be pretty. It may not have to be pretty. You will have to get the 3 points because you don't know what you get against England and Croatia. So I agree with you. In any case, Panama won't be an easy team to crack.
Yeah.
They also look at everything and probably are hedging their bets on that Ghana game. So we have to take that game very seriously.
Yeah.
And if we have to get the points, let's get the points.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter how we play. Let's just get the points. And then we can figure out how to navigate England and Croatia. But let's not think that Panama will come easy because we'll be fighting 2 things. The opponent before us but also the pressure of trying to execute an opening game and win it. It's 2 times the pressure. So we will have to be very ready, very, very, very ready for that game. But let's see, the Black Stars, I think that if they are coached well enough and they are determined well enough, I think they can get something. But that game is about 2 weeks from now.
Yeah,
so we'll see how it goes.
Now, Nathan, another story is here. How Black Stars World Cup appearance fees have changed from 2006 to 2026. There's a breakdown here. And then Black Stars swap boots for golf clubs in team bonding session. Nukunu Sports Academy sail historic promotion to Ghana's Division 1 league. So I think Nukunu, if I'm not mistaken, is for
The MP.
The MP, what's his name? Is an
Magbana.
Edem Magbana. Yes,
MP,
Edem Magbana. Yeah.
yes.
So okay, well, if that's his team, I mean.
Yes, that's his team.
He's done well.
Nukunu Sports.
You know,
Academy.
I did a bit of research on Yingo. Do you know who owns Yingo FC?
No.
Do you know who owns it?
Okay, you won't tell her.
I'll
Okay,
tell
wait.
you.
Relax.
Let me
It's
give you the
okay.
name.
No, it's
The
okay.
name is SD.
Okay, no problem.
Do you know SD?
I know.
Yingo FC.
Okay.
So, yeah, this. That's why the Keta people were complaining that they were using power. So, okay.
Okay, no problem.
I was not going to tell you. I was just asking you. Do you know?
No.
SD.
You tell. This is roadside.
It's for SD.
No problem. Here's roadside.
If you know SD, then you know the team, the owner of the team. But why is it that in Ghana, when people own clubs, they want to hide? When they own football clubs, they want to hide it. They
I don't
want
know
people
why.
to know.
I don't know.
Okay. Let me bring you stories from citysportsonline.com. Panama lose heavily to Brazil in friendly ahead of Ghana Open. I've spoken about that story early. We won FA Cup title to compensate our fans, Nations FC head coach. And then Mbappe wins Golden Boot Award, misses out on best 11. And then government shifts focus to ticket access for Ghanaians in the diaspora, not funding fan travel. And then Diamond League, Toby Amusan wins 100 meters hurdles in 12.28 seconds in meeting record in Rabat. And one final story here. Thousands of Arsenal fans turn out for emotional Premier League trophy parade. Now, Fidelis, let us welcome Kelvin with a song of the champions.